What up, boys and girls? Hi, it's day 2, World of Warcraft Hardcore. And yesterday we started at midnight. It was fun. It was really fun. I played for 2 hours, I think. I played a little bit today in the morning, just, to chill. And we almost level 10, so it will become more and more interesting in the nearest time. And I just love World of Warcraft. Classic. I'm having so much fun. And we actually even have some, queue. Not a big one, like 15 minutes. So that's good. It means that the game is, popular. We have my snacks. It's Ryzen and nuts. We have my water. So I will be hydrated. I have my lunch, really fat one. And I decided while I'm alone, while nobody's talking to me or watching, I will play and watch Joe Rogan. I am doing that anyway. So if you guys want to, to change something, just say in the chat, or in the comment if you're looking offline. Just don't do that. It's not fun to watch your streams when you watching Joe Rogan, something like that. I don't know even is it legal to do that or not. I don't know. But we'll do that, right? And if you don't like, just put the message, man, I'm streaming for you. So I will change stuff. But meantime, let's watch it. It will be fun. We are watching Joe Rogan experience Bob Lazar and Jeremy Corbell. I don't have a clue who are these guys. Apologies, but it must be interesting. It's the most popular Joe Rogan's video. So, yeah, let's go.
And it's very stressful for you, so I really, really appreciate your time. For people who don't know the story, there is a documentary. Jeremy Corbell has a documentary out right now. It's called Bob Lazar, Area 51 and UFOs.
And flying saucers.
Right.
And flying saucers.
All right, that will be interesting. I like this stuff. That will be really interesting.
Lazar, Area 51 and flying saucers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I first heard your story decades ago.
We can't see it. I don't like it. Like that? Chat, why we can't see it?
2, 1, boom. And we're live. First of all, cheers, gentlemen. Let's have a little toast.
What's the issue?
Relax. Bob, thank you very much for doing this.
So I'm trying to capture the window. Maybe we have some other options. Screen capture, scene capture, Windows capture. Browser source, maybe this one? Let me check. No, it looks like not right thing. Can we even do that? We can just listen? Hey! Hey, Iluha, how are you? How's your headaches? How's your old age doing after the hangover? So how can I put this so we will see it? We can just listen, but it's not so fun. Shile. Shile means okay. Yeah. I'm feeling better. You can see it now, right? You can see the Joe Rogan. And also it's in it's in the same place where is the chat. So you can do like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. But
I really appreciate it. I
right?
understand that you've told the story many, many times. You've been grilled many, many times, and it's very stressful for you. So I really, really appreciate your time. For people who don't know the story, there is a documentary. Jeremy
Okay,
Corbell
so
has
now it's
a
working,
documentary
right?
out
You can
right
see it.
now. It's called Bob Lazar, Area 51 and UFOs
And flying saucers.
and flying
Okay.
saucers.
Bob
Not-
Lazar, Area 51, and flying saucers. Yeah.
I first heard your story decades ago. I told you last night we went out to dinner.
Cool.
I've seen
Now it's
pretty much
working.
every interview you've ever given. I've followed the story incredibly closely. But for
Okay.
people who don't know the
About
story,
Area 51 is
let's
super
give
interesting.
them the bullet points. You used to work at Area 51. And Area 51, you went like, huh?
Well, we want to
Careful.
be accurate.
Okay.
Area S4.
S4. Okay.
It's about 15 miles south of Area 51.
Okay.
But
You worked in how would you describe it?
I guess within the Area 51 compound, you can call that a subset of Area 51.
And you got that job. Before that, you were working.
Before that, I had worked at Los Alamos
Right.
National Labs in New Mexico.
And you were involved in what kind of work?
Nuclear weapon development, physics. I mean, they do everything there.
Okay, cool.
So, how do they approach you to say, hey, Bob, why don't you come on out to the Nevada desert?
Well, the way this went down was, at that time, it was 1982, I put a jet engine in my Honda, and Los Alamos put it on the front page of the paper. It said, Los Alamos man, physicist at the lab, built this 200-mile-an-hour, Honda jet car that I drove to work every day. So I was known in Los Alamos, the guy with the weird car, and you could hear it from a mile away. Anyway,
Let's go.
the day that came out on the front page of the paper was the day Edward Teller, the father of the hydrogen bomb, was giving
Is it
a
okay?
lecture.
Should I make it
down there at
smaller?
the lab.
Yeah, I think a little bit smaller.
And we didn't have much going on that day in our group, and I asked if I could go down there. And
let's go.
I went down there early, and Ed Teller was outside, leaning on a brick wall there and reading the front page of the paper. Now, this is a guy out of history, so I introduced myself. Hey, I'm the guy you're reading about there. And we talked for a little while, and it was cool. Fast forward to years later, I had moved out to Las Vegas and had, left Los Alamos and, went on to other things. And I wanted to get back into the scientific community. I left to start other businesses and that sort of thing. So I sent resumes out, and one of them
Okay.
went out to Ed Teller and referenced our meeting, back in that
Should
the
I
day.
do it a little bit?
And anyway, he remembered me
Yeah, like that.
and gave me a reference, somebody to contact at EG&G. And that's pretty much how it started.
So, you get a phone call or a letter?
So the
Like,
guy
what do you
just
get?
built a jet Honda
Well, I got a
and was invited
did
to
I
Area
get?
51.
I got a letter initially and went down for an interview probably a couple times. And it was down at EG&G Special Projects, which was at McCarran Airport at that time out in Las Vegas.
And did they give you any sort of job description of what you were applying for?
They said it was for I can't remember exactly what they did. This was a long time ago, but I think it was advanced propulsion or something like that. Something relatively generic. And they said it's in a remote area. It's going to be some days on, some days off. And, it was kind of not exactly a full-time job, but you might have to be out there for 2 weeks at a time and take 2 weeks off. So it was kind of the work schedule would be kind of broken up.
And did this seem attractive to you, or did it seem weird? How
No,
was
it really wasn't weird because people that work at the test site, anybody that's familiar with the area up there, working at the nuclear test site or at the Tonopah test range north of there, that's typically how things go.
So you had known about it from the scientific community? Because Area 51 at that time was
No, they didn't
still
say anything about Area
classified.
51.
Okay, so
They just said it was in a remote location, and you just know it was up at the test site.
Right.
So, but there was no mention of Area 51.
As I said, guys,
So they've
if you
done
want to talk,
hundreds of
and
nuclear
like,
tests in
if I'll see
Nevada,
the viewers
whole
on
area
the
was-
stream, I
there's
definitely can
giant
stop
chunks
that,
of Nevada.
you
that
know,
people-
and
Yeah, there's
talk
a
with you.
big
but while
piece of
I'm
Nevada,
alone,
and it's split up into
it will
different
be,
areas. There's a
you know,
nuclear test
educative
site. There's
stream,
Area
let's say.
51. There's the
Let's try it,
Tonopah
at least.
test
Let's
range
experiment
north of
with
that. There's little sub areas. There's areas where they test chemical weapons and things like that. So it's all broken up as a gigantic test area.
So take me back to first day on the job. You accept a job.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They take you out there.
Yeah, it's the first day. Really, I didn't really get to see a whole lot. The first day was essentially just paperwork. That's when I flew into Area 51 proper, and I left McCarran Airport and flew what they call the Janet flights, just a passenger plane from Las Vegas to Area 51. And it was really just going through a mountain of paperwork that day, from security clearances to, it was like 2 or 3 hours of just solid paperwork. And that was
normal
really an
for the big
uneventful
company?
first day.
When did things get weird? When did you realize? Like, at what point in time did you say, hey, this is not normal work? Like, this doesn't even seem like it's from this planet.
That, I can't tell you what day that occurred on because so much time has gone by, the days have kind of fused
Yeah.
into one, and I can't
Was it a
separate
slow-
the days.
Was it a slow burn, or was there a moment of recognition?
Well, the first inkling I had was when I came in. There's this facility that is at S4.
It's about aliens, if you
It's
didn't
in the
understand.
side of a mountain. And normally we had pulled in with the bus and gone around the front through a normal double door. This time that I went in, there were hangar doors open. I went in through the hangar door, and in the hangar door was the disc, the flying saucer that I worked on. I saw it sitting there, and we walked by it. It had a little American flag stuck on the side, and I thought, oh my God, this finally explains all the flying saucer stories. This is just an advanced fighter, and this is fucking hilarious.
Right.
So I went by, I slid my hand alongside it. I got reprimanded immediately for touching the thing. And there was a guy, an armed guard, that followed us in and just said, keep your eyes forward and your hands at your side and just walk in the door. So that was the first time I had seen anything that was weird. It was some time later that I was introduced to my my lab partner, Barry, and we had some of the subcomponents of the craft in the lab, and Barry was very anxious to get a new lab partner, so he was very talkative and couldn't wait to show me different things. And it was in the demonstration of the reactor working where it caught my attention to where this is technology that doesn't even exist.
Cool.
So, I mean, that was the first time I knew that this is really something different.
What was it? What was it? What was it about this reactor that made you think that it didn't exist technologically?
Well, it was I actually have to back up because there were some briefings that I read it before that certainly gave me the impression that this was going to be a weird job, but this was the first hands-on thing. This was a small reactor about the size of a hemisphere, about the size of a basketball, on a metal plate, and when it was running, it produced a gravitational field of its own. Now, this is something that we can't do. We can't produce any gravity. The only way we get gravity is from large quantities of mass.
Why I'm missing?
But there's no machine
What the
that
hell?
you can have that turns on that makes gravity. Like, you can turn on an
I'm level
electromagnet
9.
and it makes
It's
a
level
magnetic
7. Why am
field.
I
We can't
missing?
make a gravitational field.
What the
Anyway,
hell?
this device was producing that. And Barry said, almost like he was bragging, go ahead, try and touch the sphere. And I couldn't. It pushed my hands away, just like
So
two
it
light
was
poles of a magnet.
generating
that
the
was,
gravitation.
So like when you take two
field.
magnets and you try to press them together and then
Yeah, you
push
have
against
that-
each other?
Yeah,
That's
kind of
crazy.
cushion feeling, but you can't get them together. The closer you put them, the more they push. But
And you felt that physically
with
with
my
your hand?
Yeah, now there's nothing that
So
does
we can
that.
make the flying
And
cars.
that
And this
immediately caught
video
my
4 years
attention.
ago.
Wow, this is
That
something
video
else.
is 4 years
What
ago.
was your thought? Like when you felt that and you knew that there was nothing that you were aware of that could produce
Then
this?
that connected me to the briefings that I read on the first day at S4 was that, everything that I had read was apparently accurate.
What were you reading?
I read, it was kind of an overview. This project was to back engineer the alien craft. And specifically, it was to try and back engineer and see if we can duplicate the technology with available materials. Now, to do this, they split the project into many different pieces for several reasons. They do this on all classified projects, so nobody has the complete story, but they compartmentalize everything. Now, we had the power and propulsion system. So what the briefings they gave me were like a 1 or 2 page overview of some of the other projects that were going on, on the craft. The only reason they do that is just in case what you're working on is connected intimately in some way that we don't know of to one of the other projects. You have to know their, their existence. So, again, they have everything from metallurgy to, weapon potential of the craft. And these were all, essentially very short briefings, but mine was just power and propulsion. And it made it very clear that what I read was accurate.
So when you're reading that, before you actually saw the reactor, what were your thoughts on what they were describing? If you knew that something like that didn't exist, and they're describing it in the briefings, what did you think you were going to see?
Should I go up?
I didn't know at the time. I mean, I was reading, I thought, is this some kind of test?
Oh, shit.
See if you're crazy?
Well, not to see if I'm crazy, to, a lot of times they'll take in real high security jobs. I mean, they'll intentionally insert nonsense into them, whether it's to confuse the fact or if for someone was to leak it out, they would carry that information along and know where it came from. So I read through the documents, but, I didn't know if this was part of some kind of test or what, or was it potentially realistic? I mean, I really didn't
will be somebody
consider
in
it
comment
being
who will say, like, fuck
all
you,
that
man.
possible
Be
as far
silent.
as
Well,
being, the actual
Joe
thing
Rogan.
that I was going to work on at the time.
How did they turn it on?
The reactor?
Yeah.
The reactor can be turned on or turned off in a lot of different ways. The way
bad.
Barry showed me, the
Hopefully
hemisphere
they
is
didn't
removed.
respawn.
There's a small tower in the middle. When you put
Downstairs?
the hemisphere on, the reactor activates. The reactor shuts down.
God.
It's load sensing. So if there's no
Who's hitting
load
me?
on the reactor at all, it shuts down. When there's a load present on it, it starts up again.
Load meaning?
Ooh, that was
You-
harsh.
You can consider it an electrical load. So, although it doesn't necessarily operate electrically, there's no wiring that connects any of the subcomponents together whatsoever. They just have to be in the immediate vicinity. The stuff is borderline magic, and that's essentially where we
crazy.
left it. When I left the project.
So there was no progress made.
There was some progress. I mean, we did identify, at least we think, some processes and had a rough idea, we think, of what was going on. But I think this is a problem that they've had for a long time. And, I was replacing somebody that Barry worked with prior to me. And I think there was some horrific accident that I didn't have a whole lot of information on. But, Barry alluded to that.
A horrific accident, like where someone died, or
Yeah, where somebody died.
because they were trying to tamper with things or figure out how something worked?
Yeah, the reactor in particular.
But yet he let you touch it.
Yeah, I think what they were trying to do was cut into one.
Oh,
now
Jesus.
they had more than one there, and that was supposedly there was an unannounced nuclear test. And
It's just crazy,
That's
man. Like,
what it was.
you listening
At the
to
time,
that
remember,
and-
they were still doing underground nuclear tests at the test site. But from what I understand, according to Barry, there was an attempt made. Now, this must have been a pretty desperate attempt because it's not a very scientific process to analyze something that way. But it looked like they used a plasma cutter or something like that to cut into an operating reactor.
How many of these things did they have?
They had nine craft altogether. I only got hands-on with one of them, so I can't really
9
say what how the others operated.
Did
but
you see the other ones?
UFOs.
Yeah, at
9
one time,
alien crafts
and only
they
one
have.
time, the bay doors that between the
Shit.
hangars were all open, and I could see all the way through.
And were they all exactly the same?
No, they were all different.
Different shapes?
Yeah.
But they were all from somewhere else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, did anyone make
That's
any
fucking
attempt
crazy.
to explain or to tell you where they came from?
No one is the least bit interested in letting everybody know all the facts. They want to give you the minimum information that's necessary to
Just
complete your
your
task.
craft,
So
just your
you're not getting the
direction
story of
of
where
the
they
science,
came
right?
from. You're not getting the story of how much progress other people are making. You
Yeah,
just focus
exactly.
on the small component.
But they gave you some
Okay,
indication
I
that they've
see
been
that
working on
we
these for a
have two
while.
viewers.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you want me
When
to
do you
stop
think
Joe
they-
Rogan, just say it.
Acquired these.
I will be
I
happy to talk
really
with
couldn't
you.
say.
Drop the question. I will
I
stop.
think they've been around for a while.
So they bring you into this room. You see this reactor working. You realize this is nothing that, as far as like the scientific community at current time, has the ability to create.
We still don't.
What is your life like from that moment on? Is that where everything changes? Because I would imagine the moment you actually make contact
Let me
with
check
something
if
that's
everything is
extraterrestrial, whether it's
okay
an
with the
object or a
stream.
being, something where you can actually absolutely be certain it's not from here. Your whole paradigm, the whole world you live in, is now a different place.
Well,
Yeah,
this
that's a
is the
good
only
question.
time it became exciting. The rest of the time, it was really an ominous
Stop,
feeling.
please. You
being
will
at
talk
work.
with
but
me
at,
if I will
at
stop?
that time, it was exciting.
Because it's boring to
I mean,
play
this
without
was.
talking.
And now I knew we were on the absolute beyond. Actually,
Okay. I will stop for a while. What is that? Yeah, let's do. But I'm curious. Whoa, what was after? I'm really curious about that.
Isn't ready yet. Not enough energy. Can't do that.
So how are you today, man? What's up? You're still working, right? It's still working time.
Ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Okay, we need 4 more rings.
Can't do that yet. Ready yet. I don't have enough.
Yeah, it's my first one. Because, servers were opened. They launched only yesterday at midnight, my time, in Europe, so it's only first character. I still didn't die. But I'm planning. I'm started as a rogue. Why? Because I'm planning to... And somebody dropped from the stream. I'm planning to play as a rogue because I want to, to have a content about duels to the death. So I will duel people, and as you know, in hardcore servers, you don't have PvP, but you have the duel to the death. So you agreed with somebody else that you will fight, and whoever lose, he will die permanently. So I want this content, and the best class for that will be Rogue, Warlock, or Shadow Priest. So that's why I'm a Rogue. I always loved the Rogues here. I didn't play them from vanilla, so that's a good chance to play that. Still at work. Average condition. And rank until 5 AM yesterday. But you also did some photos, you said, right? So it was like you just for fun, or you did some work. What was that? And what's up with did they do some offers to you about the job? What's the plan? Or just bragging? Or just talking about that?
Isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. Isn't ready.
Why is it parring me? I don't understand. Like, I level 9. They're level 6. How it's possible? When I was level 6 and tried to kill them, it was just disaster. Okay, we need 2 more. I want to have at least level 10 to go to the Undercity, because I want to, I want to learn swords. That's the most important thing, I think. Okay, one more.
I need to get closer. Yet.
Okay. I almost aggroed the other guy. Okay, give us the ring, please. We need the ring. Yes. Okay. 10 out of 10. So now we can go and do this quest, because this one is for level 13. It's like a little bit too much for me. Yeah. This one is okay. Let's go. We talked about everything and about work and rested. Rested, you mean chill, right? Drink and stuff. And I took pictures of the party on which we drank for money. So you did it for money. Okay, that's what I like about your approach. Like, so you chill with the guys. They try to get you to the new job, right? Because you're a good professional, honestly. And also you did that for money. So that's cool stuff. Okay, that's cool stuff. That's the way of life. I mean, guys, whoever will watch this offline, because now it's only one guy on the stream. This guy in the chat right here, this guy, Ilya, he is so good photographer. I mean, really. So, you know whom to hire to make really cool corporate fashion or whatever photos with a style in Europe. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Where was that? I mean, what the facility, or what is like? It was some country side outside of the city. What was the format? By the way, I bought 4 cigars because I smoked all my cigars last week. So this weekend, I will play World of Warcraft and I will smoke cigar during the evening. I think actually it could be really cool to have this live stream going on and just chill, talk, and have a cigar. I think it's possible because my balcony, my terrace is really close, so I can move a table a little bit and move the camera, move the mic, and just sit and talk with you guys and smoke a cigar. But if I will have somebody on the stream, so okay, let's go. We need to kill. What's the? We can Scarlet Missionary. Let's go. We need to kill Scarlet Missionaries. Let's go. Rave party open. Oh, rave party. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That's cool. I mean, all these IT companies, Google-style IT companies, right? Which is Avita also. They like to do this, cool, out-of-the-box thinking stuff during the parties, which is super cool. I think it's super cool. They're not close-minded. They try to, to engage and to try, they want people who are open-minded to work on them. That's why all these events also not normal, let's say, but they're cool. That's I really like that. I really like that. Okay, I don't see shit to be honest, because this zone, what is this zone? I don't know, what is this zone? This is real. What is this zone? So this zone is too dark and sun is just shining to my face. That's why I don't see anything. But okay. Let me do the following. Rave party. That's cool. Okay, yes, okay. I see bats, but I don't see any... I need humans, right? Yeah, I remember that. Near this tower, we'll definitely find some zealots, and also, I think I need to kill some kind of the main guy, not the boss, but the main guy, and he's somewhere here.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Okay, 1 second.
Enough energy.
I can manage already 2. That's cool.
Enough energy.
That's, you know, power.
I don't have enough energy.
Hopefully,
Not
I have a pot. For some crazy
enough energy.
situation, I have a pot. Okay, I need one more. Right? Ah, it's different. I need... Okay, I need captain, I need zealots, and I need missionaries. Alright, got it. Let's go and fight the captain. I think we can invite this guy to the party. And this guy to the party. It will be more simple to do it together.
Ready yet.
Right? This is the captain. I'll just Scarlet Missionary. This guy don't want to be the part of our party. Maybe Dota in the evening or BG3. Yeah, sure. Ping me. I will be happy to. Because I will play a few hours in World of Warcraft and then we can chill and just ping me. We'll be happy to. I actually, yesterday, while I'm waiting for the, for the World of Warcraft launch, I did this quest. I finished the quest in Dota 2, so now I have Shaker. He looks super cool. So, that's definitely a good thing. I will try to invite this lady. Yes, and now I can kill this guy. And hopefully she also get that. I hope, I don't know. I hope she... Did you get the captain? Captain? Nope. Sorry. Yeah. I hope that she will, but anyway. So I finished that, right? Yes. Now we can go and finish the quest. I will be level 10, and then we can also we can try to kill this Maggot Eye, and then we will go to the level 13 quest. Or let's finish the quests, right? I will do it. Oh, yeah, like that. Let's finish the quests and let's go to the Undercity to this quest because I have some money. I will learn. I think it's 10 silver. I will learn how to use the swords. I will buy the sword, and we will start with to progress with the sword. Apologies. Help, please. Oh, shit, what's happening? I'm coming, man. That was close. That was close. Okay, I help the guy. Peyo. Is it Peyo? Is it real Peyo? Are you real Peyo? Hey man, are you real? Yes, no? Okay, anyway. I helped the guy. I'm happy. Maybe it was a real Peyo, I don't know. Whatever, like we are strong community. Everybody who is playing hardcore, everybody knows that this shit is tough. So we need to help each other. I don't think it's real Peyo because he obviously already like level 30 or something. But that was interesting. Okay, let's go. I mean, maybe he died and he started a new character. Okay, I'm just curious. Let me check. One sec. Let me check. Is it real player or not? One sec. So, where is he? Payo. Yes, he's live.
Something in the lair. A little T1, a little Twitch Prime.
Yeah, it's real Payo.
My gratitude. No, but it's better.
So I just
you get my gratitude.
I didn't save him actually. He was okay.
Show the emote Payo Z.
But I did help the real Payo.
And yo, bro, I didn't buy
Apps in the chat, boys. That's cool. I need to clip it. Can I clip it?
Yo, don't
can
me, bro. It's fine.
Can I clip it? How can I do that?
Okay. Yo, first of all, Ariavo, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime. What's up, dude? You've been following me for 2 years. I appreciate you, bro. And
saved
for the very first time in the
your
chat. Thank you, man. I hope you're having fun tonight. And I hope everyone will be having fun.
Have fun.
God damn it, bro. Dream, I think you're... Payo, écoute ton sac. Ah, ben oui, regardons ça.
Okay, you can say us, right?
Equip in combat, I guess. Amy the Undead Priest has been slain. Alright, check this out. No, I don't want to be rude. I just hope at some point this night I will be sleeping and the server will be crashing and everyone will die. I know it's kind of mocatrice in the game, obviously, you know. And everyone will die and they will need to restart, and me, I wake up and I'll be the highest level in the game. That would be cool, but it is what it is.
I need to follow, yeah, sure. And now.
Alright, boom. Yo, Dark Future, avoid to do questions, like do this thing in my thing, please. Do you mind? Today we're playing the game that we don't do that. Sounds good? Are we good, dude? Yes.
Obviously, he will not see that, but.
Just your. Alright, dude, what's up, dude? Alright, let me do something, dude. I do this. I do option. I do audio and I sound a background. You know, there's a thing, bro, about dying like I did yesterday. What?
So he did die yesterday.
There's a word. There's something going on right now. What it is?
Yeah, that was fun. Okay, I saved Payo. At least we know, guys, that Payo is playing here with us. Let's go. That was cool. Can you hear some music? Right, so where's music? Okay, it's master volume. Yeah. Shit. Is it okay? Too loud or what? Okay, let's go. I also need to make the chat box so it will disappear in some time. Like, I don't know, 6 seconds maybe? Six or 10 seconds. 10 seconds is okay, right? Yeah, let's go. Oh shit! Is it loud? What do you think? Bit loud, right?
I don't have enough.
Yeah, we need to make a good. Let's try 30%. Okay, cool. Let's go. So we will sell stuff. This. Okay. Can I? No. Can I? Shit! What's happened? Ah, okay. Now I got it. Okay, super. So, level 10, guys.
This had better be good.
Level 10, baby.
What would you ask of death?
Alright, what do we have? We have this.
Remember,
Zombie skin bracers. Okay. So, what else? We have one more quest. It should be rogue quest, right? And I will go to the Undercity most likely. Let's see. Yes, cool.
I am forsaken. Our time will come.
Let me learn stuff. Slice and dice, cool, I need that. Sprint, cool, that's... Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, sup. Now we're talking, boys. Okay, it's huge. Vanish will be only on level 22. So we need to somehow not die till level 22. But we have so many things. Okay, we have dual wield, cool. We have slice and dice, so it will be here. Most likely slice and dice will be the most thing that I use. Or I will use eviscerate. I don't know what's better. Sprint on H, right? G, no, yeah, let's do like that. Sprint will be on G. And something on Q. Where is... And sup. Where is stealth? Yeah, let's do sup. Maybe we can do sup on 4. Looks fine, okay. We have trolls here. We have 0 viewers, right? I see 0 viewers. Is it correct? No, it's at least 1 viewer watching me right now. Okay, let's wait a little bit and then maybe we'll continue with Rogan. I'm really curious what was next. Yes, now we're going to the Undercity. We will do all this stuff that we wanted to do and then we will buy the sword and then we'll go and do other quests. Let's go, boys. Let's go, baby. Now we have sprint. Actually, I can do sprint somewhere on like 6. That's fine. Cool. Right here. At what time you will play? Like at what time you will be free at the evening? When we will go and play some Dota and BG3. Snoo. The nick of the guy was Snoo. Okay, now, if you're ready, if you boys ready, we will encounter the most dangerous, the most difficult boss on all of the hardcore servers. It's most complicated task to do, even on the level 60, but now you will see. Behold, this is the lift. This guy killed so many players in hardcore, because if you will step in the lift in the last seconds, it will start drop and you will be not staying on it and you will just, you will just fly, you will just fly and drop that. I have so many videos about that, so you need to be cautious when you're here. You need to be super cautious. 21, your time or my time? Right?
Hello.
So what we need? We need to do quests, yes, obviously, but I also need
I haven't got all
the
day.
weapon master, weapon trainer or something like that. As I recall, yeah, we need to go here. This is the magic quarter, and we need to go to rogue quarters. Okay, and swords are somewhere here. So let's start with the rogues. Rogues, right? Yeah, in this direction. Moscow time 21. Okay, it's mine 8. Super. Ready. Like I will have 8 hours in the World of Warcraft. I already will be exhausted. Definitely. So I will be happy to chill with you.
I'm listening.
All right. Where is the I need some guard or somebody who I can ask. Let's go here. Okay, I have 2 viewers, so I will hide the text about Rogan. And also I have the quest here. What is that? Dungeon. Okay. Maybe later.
That ability
Right.
isn't ready yet.
As I recall, the weapon master was somewhere here. Merchant, skin trade, and also I need the engineering. But the first one should be mining, right? Because for the engineering I need to mine stuff. So let's do mining. Let's find mining and sword merchant. Not sword merchant, but sword trainer. So, yeah, okay. So engineer is just staying right here in the rogue quarter. Okay, that's good. Engineer journeyman.
Speak
Yes.
quickly.
Yes, I will speak quickly. Cool. Super. Okay, let's go. Still hello.
Darkly.
What should I do? What the hell? Zoom out. Yeah, it is full glades. Yes. Where should it? The letter. Okay. I didn't get it. It's okay. I need to go here, right? Okay. Sword trainer. Okay, and also, guys, I have this. I don't remember where should I start. I think I should start with eviscerate, right? Improved eviscerate. Let me check 1 second. Let me check. I have some guide that I did for myself. Okay, we are doing combat. Till level 30, we are doing combat. Sword, yeah. It will be improved gouge, sinister strike. Right, so let me check. Critical strike chance. What should I do first? I think that sinister strike will be the first one, because it's just we do this ability every time. Reduced, yeah, that's cool. Okay, that makes sense. So it will be more cheap. That makes sense. We have 4 viewers actually. That's super cool. I didn't expect that, guys. Hello and welcome to the stream. Chill, have your snacks, have your, I don't know, water or something. And I will be happy to answer all of your questions. I will be happy to talk, because it's boring just to play. Okay, we have Blade Merchant.
Exactly what you need.
I need to find where I can poison. From what level I can do poisons? Anyway, I need to find the sword trainer. Right, and after that we'll buy some sword and we'll go and do stuff. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Let's go and ask this guy. Weapon trainer, right? We need weapon trainer, please. No profession. We need, yeah, actually we need also mining. Mining is here. Let me, the war quarter, okay. And now we need the class trainer, the weapon master. Yes, weapon master, please. Weapon master. Okay, same. So we go to the magic quarter and then we go here. Alrighty, now we run. Whoa. How are you boys today? What's your level in hardcore? What class are you playing? Tell me something. Okay, we have quest here. If I will die next time, I will try and play Shadow Priest. I think it will be Shadow Priest and then Mage. That's my priority. Yeah, because I want to, I don't know at what level, maybe at level 30 or something, I will change the build to the Hemorrhage. So I will be in Sublety 3. This is the Hemorrhage. This is something that I need. Yep. 20 points. Exactly at level 30 I can do that. And we can try to do the duel to the death. Before that, we actually just can try to do the different just duels, you know, to train a little bit how the rogues are doing. Because I didn't duel for a long time. Okay, oh shit. And I'm not dying from the acid. Because I'm undead, obviously. Should I play some music on the background? What do you think? Or we want to play with authenticity, right? Okay, blacksmith, gun merchant. Blacksmith, no, we need mining. Weapon merchant. Weapon master, yes, please. I want crossbows. It is crossbows in World of Warcraft, I didn't know that. Okay, maybe it's only in Classic, like the ones, right? One-handed swords, yes, please. Super cool. Now I need mining. Yes.
What is it?
Yes. Yes, please. So I have engineering and mining. That's my gem. And now I will buy the sword. So I will use the dagger and the sword. Weapon merchant. Let's check it.
Speak quickly.
Access stuff. Yes. Okay. Oh shit. No, it's level 30. Level 11. Well, the price is huge, man. What the hell? I actually can use crossbows. That's strange. I don't recall that we had crossbows in the game. But anyway. Okay. So we're done here, right? Maybe I should go to the pet handler, just, you know, to click on him, so next time I can fly here, and then we'll teleport back to the village and go and do some quests. But I need a sword. Obviously I need a sword. I have a dual wielding. I need 2 weapons. Right, he is somewhere upstairs, so let's go upstairs. Cooking supplier. Actually, I also need cooking. Cooking trainer, yes, please.
I'm listening.
I need to know how to do
Do not see.
the tea, because it will help with the rogue stuff. The tea recover the energy for rogues, and tea is a recipe something about level 60 cooking. Bad hunter. Okay,
What is
this guy.
it? Farewell.
Right, cool. So now we teleport back. Actually, I have enough linen to cloth or linen to level up my first aid. I will not do that right now. I need money for the sword. Okay, cool. What should I do? I need to buy the sword, right? That was the plan. At least some sword, whatever.
And you are...
Yes, one-handed sword. It's not big. Two-handed. But anyway,
Victory for
it will work
Sylvanas.
for now. So we do that, and we do that. Okay, cool. We need to train a little bit on the small mobs, because... What the hell? Okay, a letter of introduction. Okay, I got it. The guy is just walking on this direction, so I need to catch him somehow. Also, we have this Lich spellbook. Let's go to Lich spellbook, then let's go to the wanted, and then we will go and try to kill these guys. Right, and we need to kill somebody on the road because I have 0 knowledge in swords. It obviously will miss. So, yeah, we're going in this direction. We're going fast, baby. Let's go fast. Level 10. That's fun that Pae already died. At least it is his second character. I mean, I will die eventually too, because I'm not so patient, right? To do stuff with caution. With caution. We will do like quest level 13 right now after these two. Let me try to train a little bit. Yeah, just stay and try to kill this guy. Yeah, baby. So what is now the top level for me? It's level 50, right? Yeah, level 50. I have only... Yeah, let's do that. Faster, faster. Right. Also, I can use thing to see... Yes, this one. To see materials. I mean, mining stuff. We need to level up my sword. Let's go, boys. At least to level 40 or something. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Shit. Huh. Okay. 2 more, alright? 2 more mobs and then we will go and do the quest. Okay. Just checking if the YouTube connection is good. It is good. Everything is pretty good, so I'm happy. With this internet, with this my new laptop, I mean, it's not new, like a year, I get it from the job like a year ago, a little, like 6 months, 7 months. It's doing pretty good. My previous notebook also did pretty good, that this is better. This one have the NVIDIA RTX 3060, I think, and it's super good for the streaming, because NVIDIA cards have this feature, which the name is NVENC or something like that. It's don't load your CPU, it's load your GPU for the stream. That's why the quality is good, right? We are playing 2K. Like the quality of the stream is 2K, and everything should be super crispy at your end. Tell me if it's the case or not. All right. I'll kill these guys one by one, because I don't want to risk. Swords already 35, 36. So we're good. Let's kill these guys. Shit, it will be 2. It will be 3 actually. Okay. Let's swim. Okay, I remember. they can't swim, right? They will attack me right away or not? What's the drill? Yes. Shit. That's bad. Okay, I need to drop them, so I need to swim a little bit far away, and they will be dropped. Okay, very good. Let's try it from the different side. Hello?
I need to.
The damage increased significantly after the dual wielding and the sword. I'm just destroying these guys now. Alright.
Too far away.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that crit? I mean, Bankai. So now, what should I do? Okay, I need to go here. Let's give everybody a round, just in case, you know. I have a sprint and I have evasion, so I'm okay. I will run if something will happen, but I don't want to.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. Isn't ready yet.
Ooh, cool cape. It's not so cool on the character, but anyway.
I don't have enough energy.
Wilson, Undead Warrior. Okay, we got that. Now what? Now we go and we kill this guy. Then we will go and kill these guys, and then we'll go and kill these guys. Okay, makes sense. Let's go. I think I need to get some coffee, because I'm a little bit exhausted after yesterday. I didn't party like my friend till 5 a.m. on some cool, fiesta. But I played till 2 a.m. and then I was best. The sleep overall this night was not so good. I don't know, maybe it's heat, or I was running yesterday pretty harsh, and my knees were aching, right? It was in pain the whole night, so I'm old already, right? So I didn't sleep well.
I need to get closer. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Okay. Swords already 43. So we are really close to the doctors. Now it's so simple. If you will take swords like at level, I don't know, 50, it will be just disaster to try. And actually, it will be disaster to level up them. What I like in the official hardcore servers, you can play with a friend in the party. And it's in the rules. You can trade, you can do stuff. So, Ilyuha, you also need to start. Like time to time we can play together, it will be fun. It's just like normal World of Warcraft, but it's hard. and we can play together. Not starting together, but just play together. You can party up with everybody you want. So I think it's cool. I think that you have to be solo on hardcore on the previous version, on not official version. It was just stupid. I mean, thank you for these guys. They develop. They developed the hardcore. It just was the add-on, right? And everybody is playing right now. There's like 4 servers, 2 in America, 2 in Europe, all full with the queues. So it's like about 15 or 20 people, 1,000 people playing this game right now. So, you know. Okay, I remember, like, Iluch, I remember how we killed this guy in this cabin when we played together. It was, we almost died, I remember that. I have some video about that, actually. Now I need to be more cautious because I'm solo. But I'm okay, I'm already level 10, with dual wielding and everything. I think I will be good. This guy is level 10, so nothing special. Yes, only level 10, let's go. We will do the following. We will do the, oh fuck. Did they aggro both of them? No? Okay, I'm good. Let's go. Backstop. Let's go. Please. Why can't I do... Okay, so to backstop, I have to have a dagger in my hand. In the main hand. I didn't know that. Okay, so we're not using backstop anymore. Okay, now we do that. Cool, yup. Was big damage. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's not so cool like with you. You know, brought tears, but I'm fine. Like, oh, did you see that the bird? So we killed him. Now we go. Do we have there some like kind of path through the? Can we? Yeah, I think we can. We can swim, right? Let's try it. It's a bit... I don't know, can we swim? Maybe we'll have some path through the mountains. Maybe. Let's try it. Let's try it. It's fun. Let's try it. Let's try to find. Not looks like we have, but maybe we can swim. Let's try to swim. Right? Let's try to swim.
Can't do that yet.
So now without backstop it's not so cool, but anyway. I'm okay with that. So backstop will go on G. Something useful will go on... What is that? On F, right? Now, let's try to swim fast. Let's kill some. Shit. Hopefully I didn't aggro other guy. Oh shit! I can't... Oh shit. I don't have a pass 2 to go. Fuck. Okay. They dropped from aggro. That was unfortunate. Let us try to do the following. We are the rogue, right? Let's do the rogue way. Let's try to do that. Can we? It's 1, 2, and somewhere, yeah, in the mage here. Can we slip by? Yes, please. Okay. We're good, boys. We will not die. Not today. Live to die another day.
Too far away.
And we will level up a little bit of mining. Let's go. Okay, now let's see if we have any path to go up in that direction. Let's try it. What this more darker water means? I can't swim there. I'm just curious. Looks like I can. Okay, that's good. Is it? Do we have a bottom here? Whoa, 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 whoa! Look at that. No bottom at all. What is fatigue? That's bad, right? Okay, I'm good. This is the thing when I will die, right? I don't know, man. It's a bit scary what I'm doing right now. And obviously I don't have a path here. Oh shit. Okay, will I have some path here? Maybe? It's a long way to swim, but you know, we don't try to find the easy ways. So let's go.
I need a target.
Speed. Why I'm doing that? It's even this thing even don't have a proper textures. Okay, that feels bad. I hope I will not die. Okay. We are doing some crazy shit. No way to go up. Let me check my phone. Second. Okay. At least when we are close to the textures, close to the terrain, right? We don't have this die in the water thing. Right, we have a land. Cool, we will not die. I don't think that we can go up here. Yeah, we can't. Maybe here. Also don't look. Looks like we can. Okay, let's go. I think here it looks like something that we can handle. You see, right, the mountains became more smooth and plain. The word is plain, right? Okay, this is our chance. Let's go. Please. Come on. Come on, give me the chance. Ah, shit. No? Come on, I see the path. Give me a chance. Let's try. Yeah, I see the ground. Okay, that was a long way to go. All right, and we have the wild things here. So let's be real cautious here, because these guys, they're cruel. All right. Yes, now we go here. We have some kind of pass here. That was cool. We done. Looking for the easy path, right? So now I should go around. Okay, can I? There was a pass, right? Here, no? Looks like I can. Ah, shit. Okay. Let's go around. Man, it was a bad decision, right? Fuck! I will aggro him. Ah, shit. He's an oracle. So now we fight. And that is bad. Okay, wait a little. And now let's kill him. Okay, that's good. And we continue. Can we go here, please? What the hell? One more. I was dropping. And it was not me, it was game. Ooh. Because my stream connection is super smooth, everything is good. Oh man. It was close. I thought I'm fucked. Okay. Don't want to die, don't want to have first death to the disconnect. It's just stupid. Don't want. Can you please go up? It's just the... Man, come on! Where I can go up? Let's wait a little. Now we will do the trick. Yes. Now we will eat him a little. What do I have? No, as well? Shit. How can I go up? Need to kill this guy. Alright, man. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Where's the path? I know that I'm stupid, but here should be the path. Anyway. Okay, cool. Yes, please. Yes, we have a path. Let's go. It was a stupid decision. Yeah, I know, it was a stupid decision, but you know, we have what we have. Let's wait for energy a little bit. Now we strike. And now we kill this bastard. Yes. Explode in action. Okay, we have 2 more. Shit.
I need to get closer.
I need to kill him fast. Because we have another guy. I need to kill this one also really fast. Let's wait. A little. No dodge, please. Shit. My god. What is happening? Please, just run. Fuck me. No. I don't want to die. Phew. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's why we like we like hardcore, right? Because oh man, that was hard. It was super lucky that I have the evasion. I don't know, like I didn't need that because evasion didn't help with magic, but I have at least sprint. So I need to try to get my character at least to level 22. I will have vanish. I will have much more chances to live. Now we go and to do the quest level 13, just for you to understand. So it will be pretty interesting. I will try. Let's see what we got. At least it's fun. At least it's fun, alright. Should I go? No, I will not go here. Ooh. Low boys.
To get closer.
That's what I'm talking about. These crits are cool. Yeah, actually I need to line the bandages as well. I need to level up bandages. They could help.
Too far away. Ability isn't ready yet.
Okay.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet.
When will be the first dungeon? Like level 16 or something, right? We need to go to the dungeon, definitely. We need some cool equipment.
I'm out of range. That ability isn't ready yet.
Okay. The hard part will be right now in the crypt, because it's really dense with the monsters. It's really like concentrated with the monsters. You don't have possibility to kite them, to run, or to do one by one. It will be like few at the same time anyway. So that's really tough. Maybe we can, yeah, maybe somebody will be there, so we can, you know, team up. That's a good idea. I forget about that. That here you can team up. All right, so we have to kill these zombies around, right? Rotting ancestors. It's zombies, it's not skeletons. Invading ancestors. So we need to kill rotting and veiling. They're level 9, so it's not so high. I can kill them easily. Yeah, definitely. We also have a copper ore here, so let's go and mine it.
Too far away. Not ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
Okay. Let's go. 8 of this and 8 of this, right?
Isn't ready.
Level 11. It's already more hard.
Not energy.
You can see it, right? The damage is huge. Shit, the damage is super huge. Shit! Okay. Fuck. That was... It's pretty harsh, actually. I need to be more careful. I already have sprint and I already have the evasion, so I'm okay. But let's try to find somebody who is not level 11. I mean, it's only one level above me. Why it's so hard?
I'm out of range. Not ready yet.
Let's wait.
I don't have
Let's kite a little. Okay, good. Now it was more fun. I can eat them. Look at that. Om nom 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 nom. Let's kill these guys.
too far away.
Okay, cool. We need food actually, so food crate will help a lot. Cool.
I need to get
Level 10 should be easy.
ready yet. Not energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. Enough energy.
Okay.
I'm out of energy.
Level 9 easy. Now one. Kai. Corpse of Mashallah. Alright. Somebody died here. It's sad. We're still alive. Level 10, boys. Everything is fine. Doing pretty good. Now Bankai. Can I eat it? Yes. Alright, let's go. Yeah, after this quest I will go and do my coffee. I definitely need coffee.
Too far away.
Level 11. Level 11. Let's do that, boys.
Enough energy.
Blocking my shots.
I don't have enough
Shit.
energy.
Dodge.
Don't have
Shit. Okay. I got. We are good. How many more? 4 and 4. Okay. Level 11. Let's go. We can do that.
I'm out of range.
One.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
And I'm still missing.
Enough energy.
What the hell?
Not
Okay, now. Yes. It was more smooth. So, Ilyu, are you here? Well, who is watching me? Who is this one legend who is watching me right now?
I don't have enough. I need to get closer.
Okay, very good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have my legend. Thank you for that, man. For the support and everything. I'm just like playing and know that you are watching me somewhere in background, doing your stuff, you know.
I'm out.
Most likely lying and relaxing, pretending to do your job, right? Okay, swords 50, cool. At least swords 50, so now I will miss not so regularly.
I can't use that yet.
Why? Ah, okay, it's male. And I have Tiger Eye, which is, I think it's valuable, right? It's like a silver, so for now, for me, silver is a big money. Because you remember, right? The sword, cost of the sword for level 11 was 17 silver, I think. Okay, what we got? We need 2 more zombies and 3 more spirits. Level 11, let's go.
I need to get closer. I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, finally. Okay.
Energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Okay, good. That's good.
I can't do that yet.
Let's eat this guy. Okay, 1 more zombie and then spirits. Yeah, let's kill 11 and 11, right? Okay. That's unfortunate, but fine. Okay.
Isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
And now you will die.
Energy.
Okay, 8 from 8 to 8. Now spirits. Spirits are more low level than these zombies, so they will be simple.
Too far away.
Okay. I will kill this one, and then we'll kill this one, and then we will go down. Hopefully somebody is also there, because it will be harsh as hell. Okay, 1 more. Level 10. Let's go.
I'm out of range. Ability isn't yet. I don't have enough energy.
Okay, let's wait a little. What is that? Ability is reduced. So I have 2 pots. Will help a lot. The pots are to 70 to 90, which is 1/3 of my HP. Let's go. We are not looking for the easiest ways, so let's go. Let's go and see what can we do.
I can't do that. Not energy.
Oh my god, that could be bad. I don't know. Do I want to go there? I'm a little bit scary, but okay, let's go.
Too far away.
We can do that.
I don't have enough energy.
No, I don't think that we should go there right now. I mean, one by one, I can kill them. But if something will go wrong, I'm screwed. You know what I mean? Should I go or not? What do you think, guys? Okay, let's try to aggro this guy. Oh shit. I have a bad feeling. I saw some level 11 patrolling. So I need to kill him somehow. I'm missing. What the hell? Okay. Okay, level 10. We're going in. The stalkers. No, it's not. The family crypt. Level 10, family crypt rogue. Let's go. We have this guy. Can I? Will it see me? We need to check. Oh, the only issue is the patrolling guy. If we will do everything right, we can go. Okay, this is the patrolling guy. I think I need to kill him, and then I will go. Yes, let's do that. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Okay, now let's kill this guy. We can't go back. We need just to stay and kill him. That's the thing. Now die. Yes. Okay. Now we will go in stealth and we'll... I don't remember. Is it like one guy who I need to kill in the end, or it's like 3 of them? Let's check it. Let's go. Ooh, I'm a little bit shaky, but that's okay. Actually, I can kill this. It's only level 9, so it will be more... you know, simple. Actually, I have a sub. I don't know, can I sub ghosts or not? But the sub could work here pretty well. So... what do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, fuck! Can I go? Yes. Okay. My heart is like, you know, tuk, 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 tuk. Okay, and then, all right, I need to kill this one. How can I do that? He's level 13. Is it even possible? Shit, that's bad. Okay, let's try to auger. If it will not work, I will just run. Shit, let's run. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Please, 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 let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! No, no more. No more risky stuff. Okay, let's go and level up and then we will come back here. Fuck this shit, I will not do that. No. Oh man, it was tricky. Okay, I tried. You saw that, guys, I tried. So now we need some party to do that. Okay, I saw somebody. Okay, maybe we can do it together. Let's go. With somebody, like 2 of us, easy. Right, this guy, he's already... he did that or not? Okay, let's go together, man. Right, we're going in. Super. And also we have a... okay, we have this. And we have this. Okay, we have 2 of them. Now we're talking. Okay, now we're talking. Let's go. Now we're talking. I tried myself, I can't, so we will just, you know, party up and kill everybody. This guy also, invite him. Now we have full party. Okay, let's go. Now we're talking. We will just destroy this dungeon. Okay, it's 2 of them. Don't die, man. Don't die. Don't die, man. I also should not die, please. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're doing great. We're doing great. Now we will destroy these freakers. Alright, 3 of them. Let's kill this one. Yeah, like playing Warlock and Hardcore is like easy mode, you know? I mean, Rogue as well, to be honest. Let's go! We have... It's Warlock, and what? And Warrior. We have perfect party, actually. What is he doing? Okay, cool. Okay, we aggro this guy. Let's kill him. Right. Did that. Let's kill this guy as well. Just in case, you know. The respawn now in hardcore servers super high because so many players. The Blizzard did this respawn. That's cool. Alright. So now let's go, please. Don't haunt me. It's like, you know, Suicide Squad. Did we help him? Is he okay? Did we help him? Yeah, let's just help him. Are we good? Can we go? Bye.
I can't carry anymore.
That was fun. Okay, we did that. Almost solo. Now let's go. Do I have the Hearthstone? No, I don't. Let's go.
I need to get closer. Ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Yeah, so let's drop these 2 quests, right? It's 2 to the village. And we will go and do all these quests. I think I will get level 11, then a level 12, and then we can go here and we'll continue to this location. Super. Yeah, we will be a little bit above average of the levels onto the zone, because last time I was killed in the zone. Silver Pine Forest, yeah, I was killed there. Because I like, okay, I'm doing pretty well, everything is good, like fine. And then like 2 mobs just kill me in a few seconds. I didn't have any cooldowns, like sprint and all this stuff. So it was pretty bad. Yeah, just run. Do 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 do. We need to level up first aid. We need to level up engineering and blacksmithing. Not blacksmithing, but the mining by melting the ore, right? And I need my coffee because I'm sleeping.
I'm out of energy. I can't work it.
That feels good, man, when you have the crits and everything, you know. And after that, I will turn on the Rogan again, because it's pretty tough to talk to yourself. At least we will spend time educating ourselves, and it's actually really interesting topic about Area 51 and all this, you know, alien stuff. I really like to flex about that. So.
What now? Embrace the shadow. Our time will come.
Okay, cool. Let's sell stuff.
Be quick about your business.
Yes, of course. 1 silver, okay. Should I use that for cooking? Maybe we can have this. Right.
Trust no one.
Trust no one. Okay.
Speak quickly.
Mace. Two-handed. And stuff. I don't know. I don't need any of it. Level 11, boys. 11. Right? Okay, last time I died when I was rogue level 12, I think. Yeah. And with Hunter I was level 16, so I'm not so far from my record on hardcore servers. Okay, what should I do? Level 11, I need to sell stuff.
What is it?
This, yes. Now, I will do the following. I will do that. And I will go and make me coffee. And I will come back, boys. 5 minutes.
What is it? Embrace the shadow. I haven't got all day. Dark Lady, watch over you.
Just check the swimming pool outside, and it's some family with small kids swimming there. And like, man, I miss my kids. They're with parents for 2 weeks already, like a week and a half, I think, and they will be a week and a half there as well. I already miss them. Like, all this free time is cool. Like, I'm working, I'm spending my time working. I'm playing, streaming, do the videos, really hard on YouTube right now, but still I miss my kids. Righty. I did to myself a huge mug of coffee. Huge mug of coffee. It's like about 400 milliliters. I like filter coffee. I have a friend. His name is Leah, and he don't like filter coffee. I don't understand how it's even possible to drink something with milk. I like coffee black. It's tasty. Right. Smelt copper. So, also engineering. I need to do something with engineering. Alright, I can do this. I don't know what is that. Let's do that. And I will have the dynamite, right? That's cool. I can use that. I need... right, I need linen clothes to do the dynamites. Okay, let's farm them. And cooking. No cooking. Cool. I need cooking fire. Okay, let's go. Cooking will be also interesting. It will help a lot. Alguna Guild Española. Yeah, that's cool. Right. That's something that we can use. Okay, level 11. We're good to go. Where we are going? We can choose this, right? We can find this guy and then we can go here. Yep, it's pretty... It's not hard. Let's go. Okay, so we're trying to find the guy. Yeah, actually I also have my... Yes, this one. Should I go there, here? Or maybe it will be more thoughtful to go here for starters and then come back. Okay, let's do it. And I didn't find the guy. Is it okay? I don't think that I have to go further. I need to come back, I think. Yeah, let's do that after. Alright, because he is a long way to... Alright, okay. Or he could be anywhere. Okay, now let's... I will start the... Iluha, sorry. I will start the Joe Rogan thing. Yes.
Beyond the cutting edge of science, and I was so absolutely excited to be there every single time.
We are watching stuff about Area 51 and science.
You know, this was a fantastic opportunity, and however, in short order, it began to concern me. We really have no idea what we're talking about, and the excitement kind of turned to dread at some point, because the amount of power we're dealing with is astronomical. I mean, to affect gravity, to produce the effects like this equipment does takes huge amounts of power. And I've given the example before of, taking a small portable nuclear reactor and, putting it back into Victorian times, with the scientists of the time, and just dropping it in a room. And they come and look at it and see that it's producing power and wonder how it works, so they start taking it apart. And as soon as they get some of the shielding off, the people are going to drop dead because of the radiation inside. Now, the people have no idea that radiation even exists back then.
This is the guy, right?
But anybody that comes in to check on him will also drop dead. And, there's no reason that exact scenario couldn't happen with what we're dealing with. We have no idea how the physics operate within this thing. The power levels are, like I said, astronomical. Like, it's incredibly dangerous to tinker with something like that. And, in some respects, we were guinea pigs, just try to find out how to make this thing.
So they had a series, as far as you surmised, they had a series of different scientists try to back engineer this thing, try to figure out what this thing was, and they would bring in new people and let's throw Bob at it.
Yeah.
And they
I don't know how many, but I knew there was certainly one before me, and I knew he died during the analysis of the reactor itself.
And you don't know how many have worked on it, and no one gave
this
any
could have been there
indication.
for 50 years. It could have been there for 5 years.
When they're giving
really
you
don't know.
instructions, what are they saying? Like when they're giving you direction, they're showing you all this stuff. Like what are they saying? What are they asking of you?
Well, essentially what they ask is what I said. We are just to gather as much information as possible, find out how it operates, and see if we can duplicate it. So,
but they
I
never
was really,
told you where it was from. They never let you ask questions about where it's from.
Well, if the information I read in the briefings was accurate, now what I do have to say is the information that pertained directly to the reactor was accurate. What I read did jive with reality.
In terms of how?
In terms of how it was made, what we saw, how it operated, the materials, how it, turned on, and what was discovered.
Joe Rogan's great.
Discovered.
Hi, Manav. How
I'm
you,
sorry,
man?
the migraine is really making it
I'm,
hard for me
playing
to think.
alone.
Sorry,
That's why
we talked that before the
watching Joe
podcast.
Rogan.
And tell everybody Bob was getting a migraine.
How are you,
I know
man?
you're very stressed out by this, which is one of the reasons why I appreciate you doing this.
Where
this
was I
episode
right?
about
talking
the
about
scientists
the,
from Area 51.
So
I really
there
like this
was
stuff.
some paperwork that indicated that this was from the Zeta Reticuli star system. Now, how
what?
they obtained that, I haven't the slightest idea. But it wasn't just from the Zeta Reticuli star system. It was what they called ZR3. So it was a third planet in that star system. So there was no other information about it other than that's supposedly
Makes sense,
where the
man.
craft came from. Now, is that true? I don't know. I have no way of verifying that, but that was
I'm
printed
fine.
in the same
a little bit
materials
sleepy,
that
because
referenced
yesterday
the
I
reactor.
played till
Now, I
2
looked
a.m.
that
and today
stuff up when I went
it's
home.
a work day as well. I'm
And,
finished already.
Zeta
early
Reticuli
today,
is a
and
binary star.
Playing World of Warcraft.
2
watching
stars
Joe
that
Rogan.
orbit one another, and it's only visible in the
nice to
southern
see, man.
hemisphere, and it's about 30 some odd light years away. So that's literally all the information I have about that. I don't know
This
how they found out.
thing in Area
it came
51 was
there.
from the
And
other
you also
star.
probably have some suspicions that they give you some disinformation like you were talking about before.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever decided to talk about this, they added a bunch of nonsense to make whatever is factual look ridiculous.
Right. Or be able to trace it down. Like, hey, this fax came out, and this Lazar guy said it came from Zeta Reticuli, so they knew it would
When
be
you
me.
read Zeta Reticuli, were you like, what in the fuck is this?
Well,
Exactly.
reading all of the stuff, it was, what in
Right.
the fuck is this?
You're like, why did I sign up for this?
No, to me, this was cool. This
Right.
was interesting. I was just excited to
Yeah,
be
exactly.
out in
I
a
also
secure area,
like
in the
to
middle of
watch
the desert.
something. I don't like
Awesome.
movies
How
or
old do you
something.
think
I
I am?
like
I get as in
to
my
watch something
20s.
educated.
Yeah, so
For education.
totally geeked out.
interesting.
Oh yeah,
And Joe Rogan with
this
a
was
scientist.
great. I mean,
Ooh,
I was
man, that's
excited.
perfect.
So I didn't care. I reading
I
through
like Joe
everything.
Rogan.
And
I like
So you
science.
read
I
through all
like
the Zeta
cosmos, so-
Reticuli thing, but then when you see the actual starship with the little
Do you have
American
any
flag sticker
recommendation?
on
What,
it,
well,
like,
that
think?
was
what do you
is
like
that
to
later
watch?
or before?
that. that was before.
So before. So you see the thing before and you say, oh, this is
Wait,
American.
what's that before? It's
Hard, so many years.
Yeah, I can't.
Either way, doesn't matter.
The days have fused together. It's so hard to separate what happened in each visit to
Do you
the
remember
place.
the thought process when you read that it's from Zeta Reticuli?
Yeah, it didn't hit me like a ton of bricks or anything. It was just like, yeah, okay. And,
You think it was bullshit?
Lore of Star Wars,
I don't know.
cool.
You just were
I
like,
don't.
That's
Now I
funny.
don't.
Do
I
you
mean,
have
because when I
particular
read it,
something
I
like,
hadn't
channel or
verified
something
anything.
which is
and this was
interesting?
just a bunch of stuff
also
I was
want to
reading.
watch
And
sometime.
I thought maybe after this, they're just going to give me a test and see what I can remember in
Right.
crazy information. And,
Right.
But
Yeah, I'm fucked.
like I said, when I finally went in
Oh,
with Barry,
okay.
I don't have
and had hands-on experience with what they were talking about, it took on a completely different meaning.
so there's a plate, there's this thing that looks like a half a basketball, and when it's on, you can't come anywhere near it. You can't touch it.
Right.
I need to get
How is,
closer.
what is gravity about that? Like the concept of gravity to most people is gravity's bringing something towards it.
Right. Well, I guess you would say it's anti-gravity. It's gravity shifted 180 degrees. It's, anti-gravity.
And did they have any understanding about what?
Yeah, makes sense, man. As I said, it was only while I was alone. So I'm turning this off when somebody came, like above. We talked with Ilya a little bit. When I'm alone, I'm, putting this on to watch some stuff. So, Star Wars lore. I mean, I don't say that I'm Star Wars fan, like super fan, but I definitely think that Star Wars is some unique classics that you have to admire, right? It's like Lord of the Rings, it's like Warhammer 40k universe. We don't have much good content about that. I mean, quality content. But I do think that Star Wars is a really, really profound, interesting thing. And I like to watch it. I mean, the old ones, 6 old ones. The new ones, I don't know, maybe I'm old, but it's not getting my attention. I watched that, that's okay. I mean, the new Star Wars, but it's not so cool. I like the old ones. Old ones is some kind of nostalgia and, it's like really, really interesting story behind all these characters, Han Solo, Chewie, everybody. So cool, yeah. If you can recommend some channel about that, like where you watch the lore videos about Star Wars, it will be interesting. So what we do, we are doing this quest here. We need 3 more, right? Yeah, Star Wars is interesting once you get into detail. I do the same thing with Lord of the Rings. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with you. The thing is with these universes, when you like start to go into details.
I don't have
Yeah, exactly. By Disney, it's more movies for the wider audience, right? Rock was good. I also think that Rock was good because it's not about Star Wars, but it's about the Star Wars universe, right? I mean, it's not about Jedis only. It's about the universe, and the universe is super deep and interesting. That's why I really like. I told you yesterday, right? I like Dungeons and Dragons and games about Dungeons and Dragons, and there was 0 movies about Dungeons and Dragons, but many books, and I really like few of them. Few series of books about Dungeons and Dragons, like Dark Elf by Robert Salvatore, I think. I like sci-fiction, sci-fi, right? Something like Isaac Asimov, something deep and profound, really cool. Or Robert Heinlein, and I like some fantasy also. So Dark Elf is a good book for me, and when you go deep into details, that's when it starts interesting. It's the same with Star Wars. I really like one channel. I don't remember the name of the channel. Wes Hammer or I think it's Wes Hammer. The guy is talking about lore of the Warhammer 40k. I know nothing about that. I knew nothing about that before. But now it's so interesting to listen how he explains stuff. And I'm really into the 40k right now. I hope the Superman actor will do some TV series about Warhammer because it could be cool. So, The Rock is more how they got... Yeah, Exactly. And it's not about Jedi's only, it's about the universe. That's what I liked. Alien. Yeah, Alien is good. What is my favorite sci-fi movie? We don't count Matrix, right? It's not. It's sci-fi. How we call that? It's alternative reality. I really loved Matrix at some point of time. But what is my favorite sci-fi movie? It's a good question, actually. It's not many of them out there, good ones, right? Yeah, try to find this guy. Like, just try to find somebody big on YouTube who are talking about the 40k lore. It definitely will be one guy. He's like in bandana with a bird, West Hammer or something like that. He's telling these stories and lore about Warhammer in so cool style. You know, like trying profound, like you are on a history lesson or something. It's super fun. YouTube dropped him to me by coincidence, I don't know, by chance, but I really like that. Okay, I don't need more ghosts. I need somebody else. I need zombies, right? Yeah, I need zombies.
Enough energy.
What is my favorite sci-fi movie? That's a good question. I really like sci-fi, but it's not many of them out there, the cool ones. I mean, with Matt Damon, the movie about Martian. I don't know how it will be in English. You know, about the astronauts on the Mars. It was cool one, and Interstellar definitely something really good one. But they are close to reality. Something really sci-fi. I need to think. Alien is definitely a good one.
Need to get closer. Not energy. Isn't enough energy.
Okay, what is that? Whoa, we have a sword. Cool. Now we can do that. So this will be here, and this will be here. Okay, 2 swords now. Let's see how we will be doing.
I'm out of range. Not enough energy.
I mean, Star Trek is also classic, right? Classics. It's something that you need to, you know, at least to try. The new movies was pretty fun. I don't remember what was in the movies. It was just like, you know, one more sci-fi movie which is not bad, because most of them are bad. But TV series, I didn't watch them when I was young, so I don't have this nostalgia with the Star Trek TV series, and now they looks like shit, so I'm not into them as well. Okay, I did everything, so what's next? Scarlet Flare. Okay, let's go. How we can go upstairs? Yeah, it's either you Star Wars fan or you Star Trek fan, exactly. And I don't know, like I said, in Russia at that time we had many movies about Sylvester Stallone, Schwarzenegger, and all this Rambo, you know, Terminator and all this stuff. But Star Wars, I don't recall that we had Star Wars on TV. When I went to university, like when I start to live by myself, you know, the internet, because I'm from the far small city. When the internet was nearby, so I start to research things. Then I was into Star Wars. I like, okay, there's a huge universe done by this guy, right, Lucas, and it was so, like, for me it was the eye opener. Like, man, somebody is doing this cool shit. And in that time, yeah, I understood that Star Wars is a pretty big thing. But no Star Trek. The same is like Doctor Who. You know this TV series, Doctor Who from UK? And then like people are pissing their pants about that because of the nostalgia and everything, because it's super cool TV series. I didn't watch them at that time. Now, like when I try to watch it, it's some mess happening. I tried that a few times. It's tough. Let me invite him to the party. I will help. I will help, man. Just...
Not enough energy.
Oh, he's declined by himself. I tried. He just declined.
I don't
I tried.
enough energy.
Okay, he didn't want that. Anyway. Yeah, everybody's saying that Doctor Who was a great show. The thing is just I didn't watch it like in the past. So now for me it's should I start it? No, because it's so many cool, detailed, you know, super interesting TV series on Netflix, for instance. Yeah, everybody's saying like everybody's Doctor Who is super crazy and super interesting shit. So like you should try it. But it's tough to start right now. As I said, there's so many good TV series right now. Maybe sometime. Okay, this is Zealots, right? I need Friar. What is that? Okay, they kill them. Yeah, makes sense. I saw like 2 or 3 I saw, I think, 1 full season, and I started from the first one, you know. To be right, you need to start from the beginning. It was episodes about these robots, like the vacuum cleaners, old ones. I don't remember the name of this robot. They look so bad, like because it's old TV series, obviously, and I just have my giggles. Watch this few episodes and I dropped the thing. But I remember that, yeah, it's every time about some folklore, about some, you know, things. Yeah, why not? Let me help you guys. Yeah, let's go! And also it's British show, exactly. But it's old, it's just old. And yeah, I understand that it's British show. But I mean, Mr. Bean, for instance, it's stupid as hell, right? But still, sometimes I can just click the Mr. Bean and watch few episodes, I mean, sorry. And it's fun. It's just like, because I've watched Mr. Bean when I was young, so for me it's like, okay, that's cool nostalgia, this feeling, you know. Okay, I need more friars. Hello.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Oh.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Okay, also we need to kill who? Spiders. Okay. Okay. Have a coffee. Actually, I have a huge mug of coffee because I'm sleeping. Exactly. Stupid but hilarious. That's the thing. If you will try to watch the old ones, Mr. Bean episodes, it's just stupid. Like if you will launch something like that right now, on some network, nobody will watch it because it's really stupid, right? But it was like, as always, right time, right thing, right agenda. So that time it was interesting. It was something new. I mean, it was not many TV series out there, comedian ones, for sure. So, okay, who killed all the spiders? What the hell? Yeah, so some. Somebody just exterminated all these spiders. The bad thing is the rogue don't have the AoE attacks. Like I have 2 spiders right now on me. It would be cool to have possibility just to kill them. I mean, at least to have some, you know, for both of them at the same time, like cleave or something. Okay, I need to heal myself a little. Don't die, don't die! Okay, I'm good. Let me do that. No problem, man, no problem. Just have your time. Like, you know, don't bother to say every time that you can lurk or, you know, need to do something. Just, if you have something, drop. I will be happy to talk. If not, just chill. That's the thing, right? I'm doing the streams for you guys, so just... But thank you. It is really polite from your side, but don't bother. Just, you know. That's okay.
I'm out of range. Your ability isn't ready yet.
Okay, I need more spiders. Spiders, spiders, spiders. Let's try and check more fryers. Okay, copper vein. That's something that I need. All right.
Too far away. Ability.
You see one more? That's cool.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough.
So 1, 2, 3, 8, 10, 9. No, I can't do 3 of them. Maybe. Yes. 2 of them, okay. I think 2 of them is doable.
I don't have enough.
I forget that I have sub. I need to sub them. Shit. That's not good.
Energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough.
Let me kill you. Yes, please. It actually looks not super good. But okay. Heal a little bit. Okay. I forget that I have a sub. So I need one more. Yes, I need one more. I need one more fryer. Okay, and here he is. We will do this. Okay. I need to put this here.
I'm out of range.
That's cool skill. I like it.
Not ready yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Okay, now we're killing you.
Isn't ready yet. Not enough energy.
No, you don't.
I don't have enough energy.
Okay, 5 to 5. And let's kill this as well.
Far away. I can't do it yet. Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Okay, now let's try to find some spiders. Meantime, I will continue to watch Joe Rogan.
Could possibly create this effect? Did they have any areas where they'd like you to look into?
No, they knew there was a fuel source in it, and they were proficient at making it work. And again, my analogy to something like this is you can drop a motorcycle off in the wagon train days and just leave it with the keys parked outside, somebody's place. Everybody will come around it and they'll poke and prod, and eventually they'll turn the key, get it to start, and become proficient at riding it.
Yeah.
But they won't be able to understand what the hell's going on. They won't be able to make the plastic fender, much less anything else. And I think that's exactly the state we were at. We played around with the parts long enough before I got there where they could make the reactor operate, take the fuel out, and know that it makes it work. How exactly what was going on in the reactor remained a mystery at the time. I think we made some progress on what was going on inside, but I don't think anybody really knew anything. They could just watch what was going on and make note of it.
How long were you there?
I'd say about 6 months or so.
And what progress was made while you were there?
Well, we came up with a bunch of reasonably good ideas about how the reactor worked. And one of them was the square base of it was essentially like a cyclotron, which is a small particle accelerator, a circular one. Particle accelerators, linear particle accelerators, are just a, long tube essentially, and they accelerate particles with high voltage and, radio frequencies till they reach high speeds. But a cyclotron does that in a small circular area. And there's this very heavy element fuel, element 115, something that wasn't on our periodic charts at the time.
But it is now.
It is now, yeah.
When did it become on the periodic table now, the way the charts now?
I don't remember. Do you remember when they...
2004, Darmstadt, Germany, I think, is where they first fabricated 4 atoms. They lasted 220 milliseconds with the atoms. It's nothing, right? And then it later was discovered a couple more times they could fabricate it. Then they gave it a place then on the periodic chart. After that, called it Muscovy.
So they told you about this stuff in 1982?
Yeah, well,
No,
we
not
kind of...
1982.
What year was this?
It was 88 and 89 when I was there.
Oh, okay.
82 is when
82 was when you were at Los
Alamos.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So 88, 89, they told you about this stuff. So this was not like...
No, they didn't tell me about it. That's one of the things that this group came up with. The God, I keep losing my train of thought with this thing.
So this one area, this element 115 was the fuel.
Yeah, it was the fuel.
The world will forgive you for having a migraine. Can I just?
It's really hard to think through this. Just give me a minute.
We're just going to give you more booze.
I just want to say yeah, definitely. I just want to say one thing. Bob, for the last 30 years, people have just been on the attack on Bob. Getting to know him, the personal effects on his life. It's really hard to understand unless you meet his family and his wife. I mean, this is the last thing he wanted to fucking do was have to talk.
Yeah, we should explain that, Jeremy. That you and I had this conversation. I watched your documentary. We had this conversation, and I said, I have to talk to him.
Yeah.
The document, there's been detractors. There's been a bunch of people that called bullshit on many of the things that you've said, but over time,
I did everything.
Many of the things that you talked about, even in the 80s, have proven to be true. Things that people said were not true were proven to be true. Element 115 was one of them, right?
Right. Element 115, the fuel they had, was stable. In other words, it didn't decay. It wasn't emitting radioactivity. When they synthesized the 2 or 3 atoms of the 115, it did decay, and it was not a stable element. So they're kind of 2 different things. But this is kind of typical. Elements always have, or pretty much always have, stable isotopes and unstable isotopes. Like I think cesium has like 30 unstable isotopes to it. So, hydrogen, for example, you're familiar with hydrogen gas. It's stable. It's not radioactive. But there's also two other types of hydrogen, deuterium and tritium. And deuterium isn't radioactive. It's another stable isotope of hydrogen, but tritium is radioactive. Now, they're all hydrogen, but they just have different amounts of neutrons. So it's the same thing with other elements and element 115. Depending
It's
on the amount of
tough to
neutrons it
understand.
has,
But overall, high level
designates the
super
isotope,
interesting.
but it's 115. They will continue to take or experiment and try and make 115 at different isotopes, and I'm sure eventually they'll come up with a stable version, but it's the stable version that has the properties that we're talking about.
So they somehow or another had acquired a stable version. Did they say that the stable version had come with this craft?
Yeah, it absolutely
did.
came with the craft, yeah.
So at the time, you having a firm knowledge of the periodic chart and knowing what was real and what wasn't real, what was your reaction to having this stable element 115 that wasn't even supposed to exist?
Well, everything was impossible.
Right.
I mean, down to the metal. I did get a chance to look inside the craft on only one occasion, and this was important because where the reactor sat might have been critical to how it operated, since everything operates without any interconnection, so the placement of components might be critical. So they allowed me to go inside and look at it. Again, I forgot where the hell I am.
So you're going into this craft, and what are you thinking when you're inside of it? Like, what are you seeing?
It's a very ominous feeling because there are no, first of all, everything is one color. It's like a dark pewter color, and there are no right angles anywhere. It's as if somebody took, I've said this before, somebody took a model and fashioned it out of wax and then heated it just for a short time so everything melted. Everything looks like it's fused together. Everything has a radius of curvature where two items meet. It's a really weird looking thing. But there was almost nothing other than a small foldable hatchway that looked recognizable. Everything was really unworldly, to pick a way to describe it.
So you get inside this thing, and it's designed for something that's much smaller than a human being.
Yeah, you can't really stand up till you get to the very center of it.
And how
but
tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
And what do you think this was designed for?
I'd say something close to half my height.
Wow. So these little 3-foot tallish creatures.
Yeah, and the seats were small too. I mean, obviously it was made, for something small. But there is there's nothing else in there. There's just seats, the reactor, and some of the subcomponents. There's no control panels. There's no bathroom. There's no decorative components or artwork or anything that you would recognize or trim. I mean, it's just a very bare bones thing.
You're not seeing any screens.
Well, there are archways around it that are part of the superstructure, and that one of the archways can become transparent. When I was in there was another group working on one of the archways, and you could call that a screen, more or less.
So through that archway, it would maintain the solidity, the solid, whatever metal it was.
Yeah.
But you could see through it.
Yeah, it just became transparent. Yeah. I saw that happen once or twice.
It's crazy shit, guys.
Did you ask any questions about what?
No, there's no asking.
Listening about that,
questions.
it's crazy shit.
But when you watch something become
One more time, if you
transparent,
want me to drop
and
the
you realize
Joe
it's still
Rogan, I
there,
can
you
stop
now
it and
see
we can
through
talk.
Yeah, I mean,
While I'm
now
alone,
that's not that
I'm
impressive.
watching
We do
this.
have some liquid crystal materials that are like that. They have
seen that in
smart
bathrooms.
glass. Yeah, they call it smart glass. So this is just, and I don't know if the craft is made of, an advanced metal or a ceramic. It was cold to the touch, so I would lean
And
more
again,
towards a metal.
You're not allowed to ask questions.
No, they work on the buddy system, so I can only exchange ideas and talk to Barry. Now this really interferes with science because science is based on free discussion. And ideally, you get a bunch of guys together, exchange ideas, work on problems, and that's how things move forward. But they're so over-the-top concerned about security, they split everything off, and everybody becomes stagnant. It it just destroys any of the progress you can make, or at least makes it
Right,
go
they have
so
a dagger.
slow.
Cool one.
I think they wind up shooting themselves in the foot.
Which is probably why they arrived at this bottleneck that they needed to get this madman with a jet-powered Honda come in and see what he could do.
I think that was an act of desperation. I think they wanted someone that thinks out of the box, and let's just give this guy a try here, because
Right.
they weren't, and they might have done this 4 more times since up to the point in time today, assuming they're still working on this thing.
And when you see this craft and you're inside, was there any indication that there was an area that they would use to control it, to pilot? Was there a pilot seat? Was there?
There were 3 seats. They sat around. The reactor was in the dead center of it, and then equidistant around there were 3 seats,
So there
and
was,
that's all. There was a large. They're not consoles. They're large rectangular objects, also spaced equidistant around the center. There's nothing on them. There's no buttons. There's no lights. There's
and
no
they look
control.
the same color, the same.
Everything
thing.
is the same
It's
color.
just a different shape.
Right. And directly underneath them, there's 3 levels in the craft. The main level is what we're talking about. Directly under that, those are the gravity amplifiers, the big rectangular objects. Underneath them are the gravity emitters that look like, for lack of a better word, a trash can hanging on a pipe. 3 of those. And then the top layer, this is just my personal belief, I think that has to do with a navigation or their version of a computer with some planar panels, sensor panels around the craft that we would call portholes, but they're not portholes. They're just black areas. And I think that just determines its position in space. But I physically was in the center section, and I stuck my torso in the bottom section and hung upside down so I could see how the gravity amplifiers were positioned.
What is the roughly the size of this thing?
It's I think it. I don't remember from being there, but after all this stuff was over, I had John Andrews, a guy from the Testers Model Corporation, and we sat down and tried to figure out from what I saw and known sizes of things, and we came up with 52 feet in diameter. And
So
I
it's
think
fairly,
that's
fairly small.
Yeah, so I think that's a reasonable guess.
Now you said there's 9 of them, and you got a brief glimpse at the other ones. How were they different?
Oh, they looked completely different. One looked like I called a Jello mold, and it looked like a classic Jello mold with the rippled sides to it. One was a very flat disc, like like a straw hat or something like that. That was sitting up on its edge, and the thin part of it looked like a projectile had been fired through the edge of it. So I don't know if they were attempting to see if the metal could be penetrated, or if something, or
They
if
tried
that's
to shoot at that thing.
where the thing came
So
from.
they were
Maybe it was
desperate,
shot
right,
down
to understand how it's
But that
working.
was the only one where I saw there was, actual physical damage to it.
And that one was roughly the same size. They're all.
They were kind of too far away to tell.
And there was several teams that were working on the propulsion system. So there was different teams that were working on these different aircrafts.
I don't know. I could only assume.
Right. Now, when you're sitting in this thing and you're looking at this otherworldly craft, your goal is to try to figure out how this thing functions.
Okay, I have
Your
to
goal
go
is to try to
now
figure out how
here.
this reactor.
I didn't saw that, right?
But you would imagine they would give you
Shit.
more time than just one day to check that out.
Oh, it wasn't one day.
I have to go.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's go.
Barry was there. I think Barry was sleeping there. I'm sure they had. Now, that isn't weird. I mean, up at the Tonopah test range where they work on stealth fighters, you go, I think, 3 weeks on, 1 week off, and you stay up there too. So it's not weird to stay up at the test site.
Right.
So, I think he pretty much, and he acted like he's been up there for a long time.
Yeah.
But
Maybe he's still there.
yeah, who knows?
Do you have contact with this guy?
No. Oh, I wish I did. I kind of thought he was going to come out after I did.
Right.
And I think I took so much flack and it's so much shit for what went on. I think I wound up helping security there, and everybody became afraid of, doing or saying anything after that.
So what kind of reports did you have to give? Like, so you're not making much progress, right? You're just trying to figure out what this thing is, and it seems impossible. So,
Well, we didn't personally make them. I mean, we were always, there was never a lot of information that we gained. The guy, you would call him our supervisor, his name was Dennis Mariani, and kind of a military-looking guy. And he would routinely pop in, during the day and, hey, what's going on, guys? And he would essentially relay any information, anything new we came up with. I mean, he was our go-between, where we presented him the information, then he took it to wherever they were, assembling all the data from everybody.
now, I assume you're working normal days, like an 8-hour day?
No,
No?
it was really weird that I would be only called in on certain times and certain days, and they would be weird hours too. Most of the time was later in the evening. I mean, I can get a call at 11 o'clock at night, and they'll say, it's now 11 o'clock. By 11:45, you need to be at the McCarran terminal, and, we'll let you know when we have more information.
But what did you do while you were there? If you're looking at this object, this reactor, and you can't figure out what it is or how it works, other than the fact that it works on this element that we don't even know about.
Sure. I mean, the thing was what you do with anything. If you're trying to analyze it, all you can do is perform tests. And all we did is try and come up with every kind of test we possibly could. I mean, we tested, it violated a lot of what we thought was impossible to violate. I mean, one of the first laws of thermodynamics, I mean, essentially any machine, any device that operates always makes extra heat. Nothing works at 100% efficient. Even the headphones you're wearing, anything that takes power, some of that power is going to be converted to heat, and it's just wasted. This didn't. I mean, we looked at, back then we had infrared cameras. They're different today, but back then you had to pour liquid nitrogen into the camera to cool the sensor down and get these infrared images you've seen. But it never got, no matter what the load was on the reactor, it never got above the ambient temperature, which is impossible. I mean, you're, pulling out huge amounts of power and nothing ever gets warm. We tried measuring magnetic fields and there was nothing there. So we started playing around with the emission from the emitters, the gravity wave itself, and saw what we could do with it and how it was focused. So we really spent all our time just trying to see what the stuff can do and what we can control.
So you were seeing what it could do, but you couldn't ever figure out how.
It's not a lead quest, but I have a lead.
No, not really. I mean,
Yeah.
we really could only use come up with a best guess. Now, I can't say
I
really
think I have to go around, right? Yeah.
that I could absolutely state for certainty how anything actually worked.
Now, how did you know at all how they were piloting it? Because they were doing some tests where they were having these things fly around in the sky, and this is what gets us deeper into your story.
Right. I was out there for one test.
Too far away.
Right. In fact, I was with Barry in the lab, and Dennis came in and said, "We're about to run a test. Why don't you guys come out?" Or I think he said, "Barry, why don't you come out here and bring Bob with you?" We went out there, and the craft was already outside the hangar and was just preparing to lift off. Now, they were in communication with somebody in the craft.
So there was a person in the craft.
Yeah, there was certainly a person in there. Now, it's not a comfortable place to be in because it's small, so the guy has to be sitting on the floor in the middle, my best guess.
And this is the same specific craft that you worked on, because that was the only craft that you were in.
The only one that I touched and worked on. And it quietly lifted off the ground, which was incredibly impressive to see.
Quietly or silently?
Well, quietly, because
Did it make some sort of a noise?
It produced a a little corona discharge from the bottom. A corona discharge is kind of a high voltage brush, little bluish glow discharge. As it was lifting off the ground, you can hear a slight hiss sound. Now, as soon as it cleared the ground by about 5 or 10 feet, maybe even less than that, the hissing stopped and the blue glow disappeared. So it lifted off quietly and then it hovered silently, if you want to be specific.
Wow. So then what kind of maneuvers was it doing?
Crazy stuff, guys.
It took off, for that particular time, it took off, moved a little around to the left and right, and then sat back down. The craft itself, they communicated with it with because I saw the guy talking in a regular VHF radio to the person in the craft. And I even saw the frequency that was on the frequency counter of the communication, the transceiver there. But what's weird is he shouldn't be able to communicate with the craft with a radio. The radio wave should bend around the craft. I mean, it shouldn't be possible. Every single thing about the craft and the way they operated didn't make any sense to us. I mean, that's something we talked about for a while after.
Why should the frequency bend around the craft?
Well, you really have to look at the way the gravity wave comes out of the craft. There's the reactor's in the center, and there's a waveguide that goes up to the top. There's actually a small appendage that sticks out of the top of the craft, and it produces a heart-shaped gravitational distortion around the craft. Now, if the craft is sitting in the air and you walk underneath it and look up, you actually cannot see the craft. The light bends around it. You're bending gravity, bends light. It bends radio waves. It shouldn't be possible to communicate with a craft that has an envelope around it that's distorting all forms of energy. But they were
just
apparently
listening.
in
It's crazy
contact
shit,
with
guys.
it.
Somehow or another,
Super
it's just
interesting.
through some unexplained way that they didn't bother explaining to you.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing gets up, it just does some very simple maneuvers,
stupid
left, right.
that they
goes
are
down.
doing that. They like stopping the
and
science. They stopping
Did they
the
discuss
the
this
things.
with you? I mean, they said
to
they wanted you to
discover, right?
see it.
No, they just wanted, no, they didn't discuss anything with me. It sat down, we looked around for a bit, and Barry said, let's go back. We went back in the lab. All we got to do was see it. Fast forward to some months later, I did have the test flight schedule of the craft. Now, they had times they had designated high-performance tests. This obviously wasn't one that was a high-performance test. The high-performance test goes above the mountain range, and they do much more radical moves with the thing. Look, this is a prized item, and they're not doing anything like taking it out of the atmosphere or flying around to other countries or anything like that. They just play with this thing right over the test site. But they were doing some radical moves with it. And since I had the test flight schedule, statistically, the amount of traffic in the surrounding areas on the highway was lowest on Wednesdays. And that's why Dennis told us that all the test flights occurred only on Wednesdays, because it'd be the least chance that anyone would see what's going on.
And this was before the government had expanded the forbidden territory around Area 51 and Papoose Lake and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, I think that occurred after my story came out. Then people started going up on the mountaintops and trying to look down into there, and they kind of freaked out and then did the land grab and pushed everybody back. But yeah, I think all of that occurred long after that I came out.
So you're working there, and while you're working there, you're under this crazy schedule. Forgive me for explaining your story, but you would get these phone calls. You would have to go to the airport at 11 p.m.
Okay, guys. We are going to kill these 3 guys at the same time. Could be tough. So, are you ready? Let's go. Captain will be stopped.
I'm out of range.
Okay, now we kill these guys.
Isn't ready yet. Not enough.
Kill this guy. Shit. That's too fast. I don't know why it's too fast. We run. Can I back and kill the guy? What do you think? Yeah, I think I can. Let's go and do that.
I can't do that.
What is the timing on the sub? I think it was 40 seconds. It's 25 seconds, but still, it was not 25 seconds. Something happened. Okay, let's do this again. Captain, sub,
I need to get closer.
bodyguard. Let's go. Kill him.
I don't have enough energy.
And now. Let's go. Big damage, big bombs. Oh shit! Why it's so hard? Shit. His damage is huge.
I don't have enough energy.
Okay, we done that. Let's go. Now we need just to run. Pooh, nobody. Okay. Okay. That was pretty harsh. We have Hearthstone. Let's go. Yeah, we cleaned the area. Now we're going to Undercity, and now we're going the next, right? Let's continue with Joe Rogan.
And your wife started thinking that you were having an affair.
Yeah, apparently so. Now, I did give my permission to have, as part of the, security clearance process, I gave written permission to have the phones monitored and things of that sort. So they weren't doing any covert stuff. They, with any Q clearance, which is civilian top secret clearance or military top secret clearance, they go talk to friends and, places you've been, make sure you're not connected to foreign countries. But, monitoring your phone is nothing unusual. However, they insisted that, you don't even talk to your loved one, to your partner, to your wife, whatever, about what's going on. So she was essentially in the dark and didn't know the phone was being monitored. Well, part of the security clearance is that not only do you not have any connections to foreign countries and aren't a maniac, but you have to have a stable home life too. Well, she started having an affair with a flight instructor.
Shit.
Now, they were monitoring this on the phone, and they knew it, and I didn't. So they stopped me coming in, and their attitude at the time was, we need to see how this is going to play out, and if Lazar is going to get a little weird or anything. So let's just, hold him off from coming in and, see what happens.
And they explained this to you, what was happening?
Well, after the fact, yeah, because time kind of went on, and there were guys that were following me around, and I started getting a little concerned, going, well, shit, are they booting me out of the project? And if so, they're not just going to let me hang out at home and go get a new job knowing what I know. So as time went on, I started getting a little concerned, and I took my closest friends and just kind of got together, and I said, hey, remember that job I told you about? This is what's going on. And you don't need to take my word for it. Wednesday night, we need to all go out here. I want to show you what's going on. So I took everybody, and we went out to, remember, since I had the test flight schedule, and went outside the base, out into the desert, and so everybody could see, one of the high-performance tests. And, it left quite an imprint on everybody, so they knew I wasn't.
And there's videos
crazy.
of these tests, right?
Yeah, but remember, this is it's in the dark in the 80s with a big monster-sized camcorder, and you got, a bright light jumping around. But, yeah, I mean, we did video of it, but there's no, by today's standards, it's...
But is your
it's
video specifically available, the video that you took?
Yeah, well, George Knapp has it.
Is it
I give
online?
it down.
Do you know?
I have no idea.
Jeremy?
Yeah, I show clips of it in my film. It's online, and someone did a deep analysis of it. It was interesting to take a look at how.
Pull this microphone up to your face. Keep it about a fist from your face.
All right. To see how his video looks now, but as far as video evidence, I mean, we are talking 80s camcorders. The most important thing is the human story here. Everybody that he took up there on 3 separate occasions, they don't all like each other. They don't all talk. They all agree on one thing. They saw something that night at the exact point in time and space that Bob Lazar said. And remember, this is 17 miles south of Area 51. No one even knew really about Area 51. We're talking Papoose Lake, and they all agree. They saw something that night they had never seen before, and they've never seen since, right when he said it. So that's one of like the 6 things where I'm like, how did he know? You can dismiss him. I tried to dismiss it. But some things we can't get around. And there's about 5 or 6 of them. How did he know about those?
If Jamie wants to find that video right now, what would he look under?
Bob Lazar, UFO, S4, Area 51, just kind of like that. So it's like the S4 UFO video, Bob Lazar, and a guy does an analysis, but you're analyzing these 80s videos.
Right.
He from the very beginning, Bob never said, I have proof of my story and I'm going to tell the world. He said at the very beginning, I cannot prove my story. That's not why I'm telling this. George Knapp convinced him to tell people, and he lived through it, and I didn't believe it either until I talked with George.
Okay, so you film this test flight, one test flight, and then you get caught.
Actually, it was, I think, the 3rd time, because we went out there the first time. Everybody saw it. Everybody was amazed because it did some radical maneuvers, and everybody had a lot to say about it.
Maneuvers that I've seen the video. It doesn't. I don't think there's something we have now that does that.
No,
in terms of like a human piloted craft. I mean, I don't know, obviously, with the government.
No, it's impossible. Nothing can move like that. And remember, we didn't start filming from the very beginning. We were waiting for something, to happen. The craft took off, and it came flying at us, stopped, turned at a right angle, flew back, and then, after it did some, amazing stuff to get the camera, and then we started filming. So it doesn't have all of it on there; it just has some.
The way I describe it to my friends, and they said, "What does this look like?" I said, "Take a laser pointer, and then have a wall, and then move it around the wall." Like, you know how it moves around the wall? It doesn't seem like it has anything to do with inertia or physics, or it's not impeded in any way by the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
You're essentially separated from reality, as crazy as that sounds, with being encased its own gravitational envelope. Inertia is not going to affect it. And, this is how some of those recent sightings with Commander David Fravor, I'm sure you've heard of the Tic Tac UFO. I mean, he describes exactly, the thing operates exactly the way I was describing. That's why he was interested to talk to me. But we saw this, and, on the way home, it's like, hey, we got away with it. We should try it again.
Wait,
the next test
I'm
flight
level
day.
12.
So this became a thing to do. And I think it was on the 3rd time that we got caught. I mean, we started becoming a little careless. I think we took a motorhome out there. And, it was like the stupidest thing you could possibly imagine.
Started tailgating.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And
again, you're in your 20s.
Yeah, and what was funny was we went out there, and my friend Gene Huff and I were leaning on the front of a vehicle, and just for some reason we just started talking shit. Like, well, I hope they realize that, I don't remember what we were saying, but, that it's something about attacking the base or something along those lines and stealing the craft or something like that.
Something crazy.
And then about 20 feet in front of us, we see a little green light fall on the ground and roll to us. And unbeknownst to us, now it's pitch black, you can't see your hand in front of your face. There were a bunch of guards standing right out there, and they had a night vision scope where they were like from here to the wall looking at us, listening to us, and the guy dropped it, and the scope rolled over to us, and you could see the green screen. We turned the lights on, and all these guys are there. So it was
whoa.
Yeah. So we did incredibly stupid stuff and got caught, as we should have.
So when they catch you and they bring you in, then what happens?
Well, I went in for debriefing the following day. I went to Indian Springs Air Force Base, which is kind of a defunct base that they used to use at the nuclear test site. And this is when they brought out the transcript of the phone call with my wife. And, you know, they sat me down and we said, you know, when we meant to keep the secret, we meant you can't tell your friends, right? You know, and it just being sarcastic and trying to. And then they got real serious. But this is where they, you know, took the transcript out and were reading me what my wife and, you know, our friend were talking about. And it was a hard time.
So what happens from there? What do they do with you? Why don't they arrest you?
I don't know. I don't know why. I'm not sure exactly they knew what to do, but they did let me go that night, and I went home. And this is kind of when the most stressful part started.
Because you're realizing that you're being monitored.
Yeah, now
24/7.
I know not only am I being monitored, but now I know I'm in trouble. And it wasn't a short time after that I contacted, you know, at that time the only investigative reporter I had heard of in Las Vegas was George Knapp. And, you know, told him some of the story because I had no idea what the hell was going to happen at that point.
So George Knapp tries to dissect your story, tries to find holes in it, tells it, puts it online, and makes everybody aware of it, and that's how I found out about it.
Yeah, to make a long story short.
What happens, to really make a long story short, what happens from there on? I mean, do they contact you and say, hey, Bob, it's probably a good idea if you shut up? Did they try to label you as crazy? Was there...
There were a lot of things that happened at, you know, between that point. I'm leaving out a lot of stuff to fill in the story. We'd have to go back to Los Alamos and well, I really don't want to talk about that. The
top secret weapons stuff that you were working on.
No, I'm talking about the 115.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I have to think about how I'd...
What is the problem with this?
I don't want to get myself into more trouble by admitting something. So I just have to dance around a couple.
He was rated just during the filming of the movie. People thought it was
the movie's great, by the way.
Thanks, Joe.
And it's on Netflix right now if anybody wants to check it out. And if you're one of those people like me who, you know, I've always loved the idea of UFOs. I became extremely weary talking to people who are UFO believers and UFO fanatics because there's so many of them that are full of shit. And not just full of shit, they're childishly delirious. Like the way they talk about things. I mean, there's so many people that I'm in contact. They reach me in the night and they explain to me what we're doing to the ocean is wrong. And like, you're like, okay.
This is one of the reasons I didn't want to do the show.
I'm sure.
Well, no, it's no. Yeah, well, it's no joke. We've had people literally camp out on our front lawn, and you know, in some ways, I can relate to some of these people. You know, maybe some of them did really have some kind of experience or saw something, and all their friends think they're crazy. But hey, now there's this guy I heard on the radio, and at least he knows I'm not full of shit, so I gotta talk to him.
Right.
And so most of the correspondence I get are people trying to get a hold of me, going, Bob, you gotta listen to me. I'm coming to talk to you. I'm driving from Oklahoma or whatever, and but some of them are just fucking batshit crazy, and they're frightening.
There's a lot of schizophrenics that are involved in the conspiracy world. There's a lot of people that have real issues.
Joe, it would be a disservice to your audience to not say that we have to look at what's going on now and understand. I've heard on your show a bunch of stuff about what's going on now, and to not really understand what's going on now, you can't see Bob's story in the correct light after 30 years. And at some point we should just touch upon that. The biggest being that things like the Tic Tac UFO case that came out, I've heard people, even on the show, say, oh, there's a glitch in the radar. That's a data poor perspective. You just don't know yet what's really going on. Commander Fravor, I was able to get the interview with him to talk to him way before it became public. I got that from him. He saw it. Other pilots saw it. This is a big thing that's going on right now. They had more sightings on the East Coast recently, cubes with spherical ores. These are not aerodynamic, and these are the people we trust to defend us on 9/11. Commander Favor protected Los Angeles on 9/11. So we trust them, but they're not trained observers. Radar, individuals see these things, and the big one, just to throw down so we can consider a story a little differently, there's more depth to it. The big one is the United States government has admitted that they have been continuously studying the UFO phenomenon. That program was called ATIP, was called OSAP. That's the mother program. George Knapp got that out. They announced through the New York Times about ATIP, but OSAP, these acronyms, OSAP, Advanced Aerospace Weapons Systems Applications Program. Who cares? That was the mother program. So they've admitted we didn't stop studying UFOs in 1969 with Project Blue Book. We don't think it's crazy. We actually want to reverse engineer the technology. That's why on your other show, you said, what's this AAV thing? It's like they're making up another UFO name. Well, hold on, there's a reason. Because in the documents, the DIA documents that George Knapp released, that everybody said was fake till now they know is real, they call them AAVs, which is Advanced Aerospace Vehicles. People are getting the acronyms wrong. So the reason for the terminology change is so that we can mimic what we're reading in the DIA documents. People can look for that now. So they changed the names to get people away from UFO or UAP, even like Hillary Clinton said on air, right? So
What are you talking about? Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton informed the public on Jimmy Kimmel, oh, Jimmy, we don't call them UFOs anymore. We call them UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon. Right, so she kind of was giving. The Clintons are very into the UFO topic. Senator Reid, he's done a lot for the subject, the study of it. Right, so she informed the public so they could look for the right term. So these terms are important because the DIA in those documents, they've been calling them AAVs for quite some time now.
And they changed the name to anomalous.
No, that's kind of a
Advanced?
misnomer.
No?
So they always mess around with things, but it's actually advanced.
Right, but when they're
aerospace.
describing it in the news, they were calling it anomalous aerospace vehicles.
Totally, and that's cool. They were also saying anomalous aerospace threats, AAT, right? Because they want the sense of a threat.
Right.
So my point is, if people don't know this now and they think this stuff is fantasy, this part of it, that we're studying it, that we take it seriously, we're spending money on it, and that we're getting great data from visual pilots to radar. That's why we know it's aerospace. They dropped from 80,000 feet. But guess what? That's the top scope of the Spy 1 radar is 80,000 feet. So the radar system they were using, it was coming from above that. So my point is this. If you don't understand that this is happening, you're just behind the curve because you don't have the information because of the stigma that you're talking about. I saw you get totally upset with the UFO topic. I met you first when you were totally upset with the UFO topic. It's the people.
When
you're doing your I'm sorry, man. When you're doing your show, the Joe Rogan Questions Everything, I could see how frustrating it is. Trust me, I have been frustrated to hell. Luckily, my mentor is George Knapp, and he's taught me the pitfalls as I went through it. My whole point in this rant right here is just that we have to now look at Bob's story, but knowing the facts, not someone saying it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a glitch. They're not. And so if you don't know that, you just don't have the information yet.
Well, not just that, knowing the facts as we.
Okay, let's pause a little bit, Joe Rogan. I need to recuperate. It's tough also to only watch that. I need to talk. So I will be not asleep. So what we do? Level 12, right? We get all the new skills. We have our weapon. It's not super cool, but still we have a dagger and a sword. And we're going to the new location, baby. I will not go here. I don't... Okay, should I go one more time to complete the quest? Okay, let's do that. Let's go one more time in, complete the quest. Maybe I will... Yeah, I will register to the innkeeper here to come back if needed. And we're going to the new location. We already online 3 hours and 15 minutes. So I think I will play at least about like half an hour more today. I think it was a good ride. I mean, Joe Rogan was interesting. We talked a little with Ilyuha, my friend. We talked a little with Monev. And Jumlastin. Hi, man. Ни разу не русский, да. How are you, man? What's up? So we're going in, right? We are going in. We will check what is that, the last quest. Yeah, the magic quarter. I will wait. I don't want to just to fall to this lift and die as everybody else. Okay, let's go. Shit! Ooh, did you saw that? I thought that this guy was dead. He's lucky. Maybe Blizzard did something, because it looks like you have to die, but, you know, he's still alive. Alright. So, Innkeeper. Yes, please. Now, we are going to the Magic Quarter, which is here. Here, yep. Let's go.
Ready yet.
Actually, I have 33 silver. I can buy the better sword, but should I? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I think I will need to buy one more bag. And that's all. Look at this dude. Alrighty. Let me check 1 second. Yes, okay. Very good. I think we need some guild. Is here any good guilds on the Stitches server? Yes. Okay, so we're done with this quest. Cool. Now we can go on to the new location. We are done, we are good, we're level 12. Everything is fine.
Exactly what you need.
I will sell this, and this. And that's alright. Should I buy? No.
Farewell.
Can I? It's so green. Okay, what is that? It's donation of the wool. Don't need that. Okay, go. Right. Let's kill these cockroaches, can we? Cockroach vendor. I can buy cockroach, right? that's interesting. Guild tabard is a guild master. Can I?
That better be good.
I can create the guild. To create a guild, you must purchase this charter, get 9 unique player signatures, and return the charter to me. Okay, 9 players. Okay, guys, when you will be ready to do the guild, honey, I'm home. When you will be, guys, when you will be ready to make the guild, I need 9 players, and we will start with the guild, right? The hugest guild ever possible. Hi, Lucha. How are you, man? Okay, shit. Let's go! Yeah, I think I will go to the new location. I will get all the quests, maybe do 1 or 2, and then I will drop for today. To have a little bit, you know, relaxed time, and we'll continue tomorrow. But I'm still here. We're still playing. I will sleep good today. I need to drop to my bed earlier, just, you know, to recuperate, to rest a little, and tomorrow we will continue. Actually, today I will also drop. I already dropped one short about the rogue build for PvP. I will drop more today evening, I think. Okay. Sorry for yawning. Let's go, boys. Okay, maybe we will meet the guy with the quest, right? How long I'm going to play WoW? I think like 10 minutes, maybe 15. I'm already exhausted, honestly. We're already playing like 3.5 hours. For me, it's... Yeah. Give me like 5-10 minutes. I will go to the location. I will end the stream. And then we will chill with you a little bit. 5 minutes, okay? I think I need to do some exercises. Push-ups maybe. To wake up. But we did a great progress today. We cleaned the trees. What's the name of this location? We totally cleaned that. That's good. Now we are going to this one, the silver something forest. And last time I died here as a rogue, so it's a pretty memorable place, right? Okay, we need to take these. Oh, so many quests here. Beer push-ups, exactly. I didn't have a beer for, I think, already 4 days, because it was so... What's happening? Sorry. Yeah, everything is fine. Because it was so hard at work, so I like, whenever I have beer at the evening, next day, I can't work, so... I decided, without the beers, I will spend my week, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can have some, right? Let me take this quest. Have somebody just exterminate all these works. Okay, I have people waiting for somebody. Ah, right, he will spawn, right? Okay, let's go forward. We have works. What is that? Wild Hearts. Let's go.
Too far away. Isn't ready yet. I don't have.
And now, bam, kai. Hee. Yeah, okay, cool. We have a quest here. Good. Beer push-ups will be like beer ups.
What is it?
Beer ups. Shit.
Get closer.
I didn't expect that.
Too far away.
Let me heal myself a little.
I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, exactly. This is the place where I died. I just aggro some mob, and I was backstepping, and somebody aggroed, and I was like, okay, I'm dead. Okay, I need to kill works, but I want to go... Yeah, actually, I will not go here. I will kill all the works, right? That's the thing. So yeah, I will be finishing stream, guys. It was super cool. I mean, for me, I watched Joe Rogan, but I talked with you guys. I really appreciate your time when I talk a little bit with you. And Monif, I was happy to see you, man. Next time, tomorrow, we will continue. You know, tomorrow the whole day. I don't have anything to do. I did all of my chores today, so tomorrow is a free day. And guys, thank you very much. It was fun. We are playing World of Warcraft Hardcore. Check my channel because I have new videos about that. And I will have tomorrow, obviously, also new video, the shorts and everything. It was a great time playing and talking with you guys. See you.